Hi everybody, it's Mr. Cassandra. I'm going to be moving on to chapters 6.3 and 6.4. 6.3 and 6.4, which is solving systems of equations by elimination. So we first had a lesson on solving systems of equations by graphing. Yesterday's lesson was solving systems of equations by substitution, and today's lesson is solving systems of equations by elimination. And yes, you have to know each way of doing it. So the question I ask you is, what kind of buffalo wings do you like? I know it sounds like a weird question, but I classify the types of problems as types of buffalo wing sauce. Like for instance, barbecue sauce. Very easy. Everybody can handle barbecue wings. So the first example is my barbecue sauce type problem. That means that I have a system of equations. It's all set up already in standard form. And if you notice, the y variable has the same coefficient, but they're opposite signs. So whenever you see that you have the same variable with the same coefficient and opposite signs, that is a barbecue sauce problem. So how do I handle a barbecue sauce problem? Well, I draw a line underneath both equations, and then I'm going to add the two equations together. And when I add positive 4y and negative 4y together, because they're opposites, they cancel out. So they're gone. Now I've got 3x plus negative 5x, that's minus 2x, and that equals, and on this side I've got 1 plus negative 7, which is negative 6. Now I've got a single step equation. Do not add 3 to both sides, do not add 2 to both sides, because this is not subtraction, this is negative 2 times x. So I divide both sides by negative 2. And I get x equals negative 6 divided by negative 2 is positive 3. Now, I am not done yet, because a system of equations, if you remember from the very first lesson we had, the solution is an ordered pair. It's the point that works in both equations, so it represents the point that both equations, that both lines intersect at. So right now I've got half of the ordered pair. X is 3. The question is, what is the y going to be? So now I have to take that variable, put it back in either one of the original equations. So I'm going to choose 3x plus 4y equals 1. And I'm going to substitute that x back in here. And I'm going to solve for y. So just watch to make sure that you follow the order of operations and solve correctly. 3 times 3 is 9. Subtract 9 from both sides. And then divide both sides by the coefficient. So this is just nothing more than solving an equation. And I get y equals negative 2. So when x equals 3, y equals negative 2. And you can check your solution, just like we did in chapter 6.1, by putting this point back into both equations. So that is my barbecue buffalo wing sauce equation. Opposite coefficients cancel, add them together, find out one variable, substitute that back into either one of the equations. That's it. The next type of buffalo wing, do you like mild buffalo wings? Mild buffalo wings is wing sauce that even my wife can handle, because my wife does not like spicy foods, but she even likes mild wing sauce. So why is this a mild wing sauce problem? Well, if you look at example 2, it's like example 1 because you have the same coefficient here, 6 and 6. The only difference is that in example 1, the barbecue wings, you have opposite signs. Over here, it's the same coefficient with the same sign. And we're going to solve this by elimination. I need to add these two equations together, but I need these to be opposite signs. So here's how we solve the mild problem. we take the first equation and we multiply everything by -1. So if I multiply -1 to 6x, to -2y, and to -10, and rewrite that right underneath the bottom equation, -6x plus 2y equals +10. These two equations are equivalent to each other. All I did was multiply each term by -1, and all multiplying by -1 is going to do is change the sign. That's it. That's all it does. Now I'm going to add these two equations together because I got myself a barbecue equation. 6x minus 6x cancels. -5y plus 2y is -3y. -16 plus 10 is -6. Divide by the coefficient. You get y equals +2. Now, once again, this solution should be an ordered pair. So I know the y coordinate is +2. What is the x coordinate? Well, in order to do that, I'm going to take this value and I'm going to put it back into the top equation there. 6x minus 2y equals -10. I'm going to substitute the 2 in there for y. And I'm going to solve for x. 6x minus 2 times plus 2 is -4. I'm going to add 4 to both sides because that's how I solve a two-step equation. And divide by the coefficient, and I get x equals -1. So when x is -1, y is +2. That's my ordered pair that would work in either one of these equations. So I'm going to stop this video here because I'm going to go on to, of course, what comes after barbecue and mild. Well, medium and hot wings, obviously. So I'm going to stop the video here so that way you can digest this first information, and there's actually two problem sets you're going to get. The first problem set is going to have the barbecue and mild problems. The second one is going to have the medium and the hot problems. So I'm going to stop the video there. If you want to attempt those problems first, then you can do that and then move on to the next video.